Hey guys, I'm Roxette Arisa and welcome back to my channel. So this makeup look is going to be dedicated to all my single ladies out there. If you are single, I know it's so easy to fall into like the trap of feeling sad or feeling upset when Valentine's Day comes around, but I really want to get this message out there that we need to like turn that mindset around, keep it positive, just make yourself feel good on Valentine's Day. If nobody else is gonna make you feel good, you better make yourself feel good, you know what I mean? So for me, makeup can really change my mood, and when I put on something that just makes me feel great, I have a lot more self-confidence, I feel good about myself, you know what I mean? And for me, Vampy lips really just do something for me. I don't know what it is about Vampy lips, but every time I put on a Vampy lip, I just feel like the baddest bee in the world, and it really does ensue a lot of confidence in me. So that's kind of what I based this look around. I wanted to keep it, feminine with the cat eye, but still kind of neutral-ish eyes, and then a nice Vampy lip that I know will always make me feel better. So yeah, if you want to see how I created this makeup look, then go ahead and keep watching, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I think that's all I have to say before we get in. I mean, I know I'm saying it's for the single ladies out there, but you can wear this anytime, anywhere, wherever you want. But yeah, okay, let's get into this video. So I already went ahead and prepped my skin just so that we can hop into the good stuff. So I'm starting off with the Marc Jacobs Remarkable Foundation. This is in the shade 36 Beige Golden. I love this foundation literally more than life itself right now. So it is definitely the foundation that I'm going to be using today. I just dot the foundation all over my face and then go ahead and blend it in with my beauty blender. You already know though, the next step is going to be to move to the eyes. So I'm using my MAC Soft Ochre Pro Longwear Paint Pot, and I'm just buffing that into my eyelids with a Morphe R32 brush. I really like to buff in my eye primer just because it gives us a nice base to start off the eye look. And speaking of the base, after you're done priming your lids, you definitely want to go in and set it down. So today I'm going to be using this beautiful palette from Stila. This is the Eyes Are the Window shadow palette in the shade Mind. Literally so beautiful. So I'm going to take this shade down here and just set down what we've just put down for primer. And I'm using a Sigma Bake Precision P89. You want to take it all the way from the brow bone and blend downwards. For our transition shade, I'm going to take the shade Wit, which is down here, and just put that into the crease with a Sigma Taper Blending E35. Mayday, we got a little problem. Whew. I don't really know how this hair is growing so close to my crease, but you know what? Work with what you got, people. So anyways, going back to that shade, I'm just going to continue doing that because I didn't finish. I think I'm going to stick with using a lot of like the mauve-y tones because that's what's really like speaking to me at this moment in time. So I'm going to take a Sigma Small Taper Blending E45 and go into the shade Intellect, which is down here, and just start to build up the outer V of the crease. Then I'm taking my E35 again and just blending out what we already placed down on the eyelid. Now I'm going to take the shade Creativity on a Sigma Firm Shader E57 and start to pat that into the base of the eyelid. I love this shade. And you always want to go back in with a fluffier blending brush to, keep blending out the edges. And then I do just want to take a little bit of the shade. This is called Thinker. And I'm taking that on the same Small Tapered Blending E45, and I just want to deepen up the outer V just a little bit more because I feel like it kind of got lost when we put on that base shade. When in doubt, blend it out, okay. Next up, we're gonna add on a brown wing liner. This has been my thing lately. It's just like, it's literally my jam. I love it so much because you still get that very feminine, cat eye-like vibe, but it's different than using a black because it's a lot less stark. It's less harsh, you know what I mean? So it is beautiful. So this is the Sigma Line Ace in the shade Monogram. Those brown wings, they really make me feel some type of way, I'm not gonna lie. But we're gonna move on to lashes now and then go back in to clean it up a little bit later. So mascaras first, and I'm using Maybelline Big Shot. Then for lashes, I'm going to pop on the House of Lashes Noir Fairy lashes. They do have a light style now, so if you want something a little bit less dramatic, then you can go ahead and use the light, but I'm just going to be using the full the normal, the Luxe Collection set, just because we going full out for this look. You know what I mean? You gotta wipe those haters away. Now moving back to the face, I'm going to take the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer and make my skin look perfect, because this concealer is everything. You want to clean up under that wing so we make it sharp enough to cut someone. Maybe, you know, maybe your ex. I don't know. Possibly. Next, I'm going to bake using my Ben Nye Cameo Luxury Powder. I really like this powder because it's super finely milled and it has more of like a natural coloring to it. And while that is doing its thing, I'm gonna go ahead and add on some contour. I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow. I seriously can't put this down lately. It just gives you such a nice natural contour. I mean, for this look, we gonna be beat, but it's still gonna look like, you know, we're just rocking it from the inside out. I'm gonna add on some nose contour as well. And then while we're here, I'm gonna add on a little bit of bronzer using my MAC Cosmetics Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Dark Golden and a MAC 135 brush. I'm just gonna wipe away this excess powder, and I'm using a Sigma F25 for this step. Next up, I actually want to add on an inner corner wing because that always makes me feel like really good about myself, really feminine, and just, you know, I don't know, it gives it more of like a complete cat eye look. So I'm taking this Lorac, what is this called? The Lorac Pro Matte palette, and I'm going to take the shade Chocolate on my Sigma E06 winged liner brush, and I'm just going to start to create an inner corner wing. And I do recommend doing this after you've already finished like your face makeup, because I didn't do that when I first started doing this technique, and I find it a lot easier when I do. Then going back into creativity from the Stila palette, I'm just going to smoke out that lower lash line and connect the dots from the outer wing to the inner wing. And then I don't want to close up the eyes too much, so I'm going to actually go in with a brown liner for the waterline. If you leave it open, like, you definitely could. I just feel like for my eyes it looks a little strange with having a super, you know, smoked out lower lash line and then nothing in the waterline, but it's really up to personal preference at this point. I'm just going to go in with a brown liner though. And this is the, I don't remember if I said this, but it's the Endless Silky Eye Pen in the shade Black Cocoa. Then I'm going to finish off the eyes with some lower lash mascara. And honestly, if these eyes don't make you feel good about yourself, girl, I don't know what will. No, honestly, I love this eye look. So we still need to finish off the face. So what's next? I already did bronzer. Got to do some blush. I think I'm going to go in with one of my all-time favorites. If I can get it open. This is Milani Baked Blush in the shade Rose d'Oro. This was my first blush from Milani, and it started a full-on love affair. I love these. The formula is really, really good. So I'm just whisking that onto the apples of the cheeks with a MAC 137 brush. For highlight, I'm going to be going in with Jouer Citrine. We just gotta, you know, blind everybody that comes into sight on Valentine's Day this year. So this one is perfection. Look at that. I'm also going to use this as an inner corner highlight, but I'm kind of going around that little cat eye, the inner corner cat eye that we already put down. I don't know how foundation and concealer get on my lips so bad. It's crazy. But for lips, I want to do something vampy, just because when I put on a vampy lip, I don't know what it is, but I just feel like the baddest bee in the world, and it gives me a lot of self-confidence. But you could definitely pair this look with, you know, nude lips, pretty much whatever you're feeling at the moment, but I'm definitely going to go with a vampy lip. So I'm starting off with MAC Cosmetics Night Moth Lip Liner. Then I'm going to top that off with the MAC Cosmetics Uniformly Fabulous. Uniformly Fabulous. Whenever I say fabulous, it just reminds me of High School Musical, like, you know, the song. I'm not even going to get into it because I feel like you all know what I'm talking about. But the Retro Matte Liquid Lip Color in the shade Uniformly Fabulous. And for the last step, I'm just going to set my face with some MAC Fix Plus. And this is the finished makeup look. So there you go, single on Valentine's Day. It's okay, girl. Just remember, you know, you're so beautiful. You are loved. I love you guys. We can be Valentines. And I don't know, I just want you guys to remember that, you know, Valentine's Day is the day of love, so spread love. Even if you're single, if you have a boyfriend, if you have a girlfriend, like no matter what, you can still spread love in the world, and I think that is the true meaning of Valentine's Day, at least to me. I mean, that may not actually be the true meaning, but that's how I'm, you know, taking it, and that's how I want you guys to think about it too. If you are single, put on a makeup look that makes you feel amazing. I mean, like I said, for me, whenever I put on a Vampy lip, for some reason, it just does something to me. It just like clicks a switch, and I literally feel so confident in myself. So find something that works for you, even if it's not this particular makeup look. Find something that's gonna make you feel confident and put it on, girl. I think that's all I have to say about that. Remember, you are beautiful inside and out. I love you guys so much. Remember that. And happy Valentine's Day. I will see you in my next video. Bye.